Oh, with turkey season fast approaching, I'm reminded that the enemy, the great deceiver, is like the hunter, and you and I can oftentimes be like the hunted or turkey in this situation. My name is George, and the first thing I want to talk about with the deceiver, he always begins hunting his prey under the guise of darkness. So early in the morning, when all the turkey are up in the trees, the deceiver wants to get just close enough to where the turkey are, but not too close, because you'll bump the turkey. So eventually, when he's close, he wants to see exactly where is that gobbler that I want to get. We have to locate precisely which tree. So you do an owl call. And so the deceiver goes, oh, that's where he is. I'm going to get just close enough to start the process of deception. Well, how do you get the gobbler off the roost when they're up in the trees? Typically, the gobbler likes to gobble and the hens come to him, but in this situation, you're trying to reverse it. And the deceiver is a fake. He's pretending to be the real thing, a hen, but he's not. It's almost like a trap is being set. So the hunter has to do just a little bit of a hen call, pretending, deceiving. The gobbler may not be interested, so he has to get a little more aggressive. Just a little more aggressive with some of the tools in his arsenal, like a box call or a slate call or a mouth call. And eventually the gobbler is deceived, and he's tempted just enough that he'll pitch down and he starts taking an interest in his prey. Well, a lot of times the gobbler will be wise and he will sense something's not quite right. In other words, is this a counterfeit or is it the real thing? And sometimes opposite of what we may expect. The gobbler, instead of the hens coming to him, thinks, wait a minute, I'm going to go see about that hen. And he gets closer and closer. We know the enemy comes under the guise of darkness, like we said. He locates where we are. He loves to get close and deceive, and he's a counterfeit, all those things. But eventually, if we don't, like we're like the gobbler, we don't get quite close enough. We call that getting hung up. Well, he's always got one last tool in his arsenal, and it is that he will appeal to pride. That gobbler is fanning and he's showing all his stuff, and yet the hen won't come. Finally, he hears another gobbler and he says, oh no, that's somebody else that's not going to take what's mine, not going to take my territory. And so he comes in, and just like the Proverbs say, he doesn't realize it will cost him his life. So what's my point? The enemy is like a roaring lion seeking someone to devour, but we have to resist him. Number 2, we got to be wise unto salvation. And number 3, don't be a turkey. Jesus said, for those who have ears to hear, let them hear.